Hey, we want to tell you guys what's going on, man. Tonight is the fucking AVN Expo, which is the Adult Entertainment Awards that they do every year in Vegas. And there's like over 300 porn stars, international hot girls from all over the world. And tonight is January 21st, if you check right here. So we're actually going through the magazine. We've been working on our logistics. I missed the one at the 14th at the Bellagio at the bank because they had a supermodel standoff. So it's kind of, logistics are a little fucked up there, you know. But anyway, so I'm texting the guy, you gotta know, to get into Vanity for free. Add me +1 to the guest list for Vanity Nightclub. Okay, that's going through, cool. More clear to go there. So we're gonna basically get walked through the line. And there's going to be hot, beautiful women up there. And this is how we play the game out here in Vegas. It's very strategic, you know. I mean, it's like a chess game. Luckily enough, there's something called Las Vegas Weekly. This basically tells you the events in every club, every week, whatever's going on. They can go through and see exactly who's playing there. Also tonight at Hayes, they have Travis Barker. And if you look through the list, you'll see that a lot of clubs have, you know, DJ whatever. And there's not really much going on, you know. Some girls don't know about DJ whatever, but they might know about Travis Barker. They might know about Rise Against, who's ever playing there. They might know about DJ Mazin, right? You know what I'm saying? But you want to go where the talent is because that's where the women are going to be. You know, you find, you know, more mainstream. The more guys, you know, put him in the leader men, alpha male category. You know, bigger name, bigger brand name, bigger marketing. You're going to have a more selection of hotter women, you know. So anyway, yo, dog, what you got to say?
Nothing much, man. Just making a little shot and a little kicker for us to start the night, shit, and about to make tear shit up and kind of do a Vegas style and just living the dream. That's all I can say.
All day we've been studying. We watched some new Events Kelvin and Niehaus stuff. You know, really good stuff, man. I haven't seen you know, it's nice to see the community going more mainstream, and it's pretty funny. I just noticed the other day that Neil Strauss came out with a board game called, you know, Who's Got Game? And it's funny, man. Pretty soon there's going to be fucking DYD lunchboxes and a fucking mystery thermos, you know, and that we could take this shot out of, man. So,
cheers.
Cheers
to a successful night.
I like that. I think if a girl gives you a bunch of shit, man, you don't have to fucking be a superhero. You don't have to try to save the day, man, try to get that number.
Fuck her. We ain't fucking pulling teeth. Fuck that bullshit.
Here's the deal, man. There's plenty of other girls out there for you guys that look just as good, if not better, if not nicer. If she's not giving you what you want, I mean, you're the fucking prize. So if you're not feeling it, roll the fuck off. Go talk to another girl. They're all the same, dude, in the end. You know what I'm saying? It's all the same when the lights turn off. And, you know what I'm saying? Some girls inside, I mean, once the lights off, the only difference is, you know, some was tighter, some was bigger, some was longer, some was fucking tighter, wetter. But really, man, we're all trying to get the same goal, you know what I'm saying? No, seriously, guys. If she's giving you static and she's not going to give you what the fuck you want, roll the fuck off, man. Fuck them. What would you say to a group of people? If they were like, hey, man, how do you do what you do, man? How do you just roll the club and just like own the room the way you do? You know, I seen you walking in there, you fucking high-five a girl spun around the circle and in the strip club, and you were making out with her like in like 2 fucking minutes. How do you do that, man?
Well, there's certain strategies, certain techniques, certain skills that I've developed in the past that have been able for me to follow through with those type of tactics in any given situation, whether it be at a club or a bar or a grocery store or a bookstore or anything of that type of nature, you know. And so I've come up a devised formula or plan or set of tools to apply in your everyday life to become the type of man that you want to become, attract the type of girl that you want to attract, and be the type of girl that you want to be with.
Okay, but the other day, when we were in the fucking Hustler, dude, and I had the spy cam goggles, and I was fucking recording you with the girl, And what the fuck did you say? Because you walked right in, you were sitting down with her. Like in 2 minutes, you know, you were fucking making out, and she was like laughing. I mean, how did you do that, dude? Like,
one thing, you know, you just gotta show, you know, right when you get to the door, you know, you want to make that presence known as, you know, you're somebody of value that is entering your type of property, you know, and so you want to greet the bouncer, the bartender, the manager, you know, you want to give it that positive energy right then and there, because that's the kind of force that you're leading towards as you go into the club, you know.
okay.
And so it just makes it 10 times easier and just more natural to open or communicate with other people, other women, anything that you want to really do to accomplish. It just makes it easier in any aspects of reality in the moment, basically.
Okay, what about that other time we were at the Glitter Gulch on Fremont Street, and I don't know, I saw you do something that was way different than most guys would do. You know, normally guys, they walk in, girls approach them, or they sit down at the bar and the girls approach them and, you know, offer them to dance or whatever. You know, or they just, I saw a guy the other day in the strip club who just straight walked up and he was like, "What's up? Let's go." And I was like, oh my God. I seen another guy walk up to a girl and he was just like, "What's up, girl?" And you could tell it. That guy never had a chance in hell. But what I saw you do, what was different, is, you know, we were in the middle of a conversation like this, and all of a sudden you were just like, hold on a second. Like, you just walked over and you were like, all I could see was the body language because I was far away, I could hear the conversation, but I just seen you go, something like that, and you just sat down talking, and I said, "You got her number?" What happened there?
Well, as far as I can remember that night, you know, it was very interesting. If you might add, you know, I think bringing it up, but you know, the thing was, it's like girls like that, they know that they can get anything that they want, and so that's the type of manipulation is what the game they're playing. They feel like they're a superior type of female, where, you know, their looks and their body is their main source of power, in a sense. And so for me, when she approached me and I didn't give her the type of norm of response of what typical other men do, she got flabbergasted. She didn't like the fact that she didn't get what she wanted. And so she was flustered. She kind of stormed. She had, you know, arched up her spine and marched out of there like I did the fucking worst thing to her in her whole entire life. You know, and what it all came down to is I wasn't giving her things that normally she gets easily from other people. And so it was completely different than what she's used to. And for her not to get to her way, that's what even draw her in even 10 times faster and closer to me, more than ever. Because she couldn't get past out those words and those thoughts that was processing through her brain at that time. It's like, what the fuck just happened? You know, I'm Queen Bee and I didn't get shit.
Whoa. Like, okay, so if we were sitting here and if I was that speaker, like, what's a line that you would use? How would you just, is it in the moment, or is it something that you rehearsed? Is it a magic line that you use?
Well, you know what? I don't think anything that I use now is rehearsed. I really, truly don't. I feel like anything that I express is truly coming from my soul and my heart. Truly what I see and what I believe in to be true to myself. And I'm only just bringing things up into conversation with other people and other women to enlighten the connections that I have with other people, you know, of women in general.
Okay.
And so it just makes it 10 times more of just an ease at a conversation, you know, to where she could feel comfortable in her own presence as well as yours with the language that is being said between both people. And that's the greatest gift that I think I have, is because, you know, you can take that to so many different levels, depending on any type of situation. You can point things out in your own type of environment right there on the spot, just to kind of find out or get to know a little bit more about herself, of truly who she is as a person, instead of the things that she is always portrayed or looked at by society in the way, you know, that she is as a beautiful woman.
So check it. We're here right now. We're grabbing a couple more beers to finishing this little fucking segment that we got going on over here at my house, and we're just, you know, spreading the love, spreading the energies in the universe to, you know, explain some things about you people out there in this world that we live in, to get the type of success that we're trying to get. And so right here I have right now is Ryan J on the fucking telefono, giving a little text on some little cutie girl on Plenty of Fish. And
I'm done now. I finished. She's
more like plenty of fat fucking fishes.
Yeah, man. I gotta tell you about Plenty of Fat, Emotionally Wrecked Fish, bro. It's really good to. I use a lot of online game. In fact, I do more online game. When I wake up in the morning, part of my daily morning routine is that I have to just email 20 new prospects on Plenty of Fish. And I have pre-scripted openers that I use. And honestly, I gotta tell you guys, there's a lot of fucking openers out there, like hey, you seem like the coolest girl ever, and you're intelligent too. Are you really from this planet? You know, there's like cocky, funny kind of openers, and there's, you know, the ones that actually give me the most results is basically I say hi, comma, or I actually say hey, comma, how's your day going, which is HOW apostrophe S. Damn, all up on my job. I'll say like, how's your day going, GOIN with an apostrophe and then a question mark. And then sometimes I use a winking face emoticon. And I actually probably get 70 to 80% response with that. If they're interested, you know, it's just kind of like, I'm just some guy, hey, how you doing? Because every guy out there, you know what they say, hey, you're hot, HAWT, you know, they go.
Or pretty, or fat, like PHAT, pretty hot and tempting, something like that, you know.
Yeah, stay away from that shit, dude. But I gotta tell you, my number one opener on Plenty of Fish is you take the subject line, and there's more on this in the new video that I put out, where I actually go on Camtasia, and that's a program that actually records your screen, and you can actually see this in action, how fast it works. And the subject line is capital I need cock, right? And just an exclamation mark after that. Because it's so random, girls, like, they can't help but see, like, what is this? They don't know if it's spam, they don't know if it's a joke, or some ex-boyfriend, you know, fucking with them. And they open it up, and then immediately I say, ha, comma, made you look, winking face emoticon, and then I go, what's up, how's your day going? And it just sets you apart from like every other guy that's just like, oh my god, you're a goddess, you're so hot, I have to be with you. You might be the one. Are you the one? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and it's just like, I'm joking, I'm just a cool guy, whatever.
You know, that's actually kind of funny, Ryan. I've never heard that type of technique before. It must have just something that you kind of just, you know, scientifically just created, which is good, you know, and I think that's...
I gotta put this over here. So.
More than anything that we can ever do, is create new material, new things, new ideas, new strategies, new lives. Yeah, and new lives that, you know, for us to all truly live the way we should all live in this world.
I like the way that Christian said it best, because he was always like, man, I'm just out here trying to, you know, create better and better game for you guys. you know, that really resonated with me because it's like, I don't know, you know, a couple years ago, if you guys probably see my YouTube where I was all lonely, depressed, and miserable, and it's like my game's to that level where it's just like I feel everything's just lining up, everything, you know, is cool inside. I'm happy and wake up in a good mood. I'm productive, and you know, I have plenty of women in my life, and it's just like now it's all about. It's not about like learning the game. It's about like taking the game to the next level. Like, you know, when we're watching stuff like, you know, Mystery, David D, Ross Jeffries, first generation seduction community stuff, and then I start seeing like, you know, Bad Boy, Vince Kelvin, and you know, Meehouse, like people like that are second generation that, you know, learn from them, and now it's like we're third generation where we're taking multiple schools of thought and basically, you know, it's the same way that Kung Fu was invented, where, you know, back in the Shaolin temples and the monks, you know, they were getting beat up, and they spread to the north, east, south, west of China, and basically sought out the best warriors in all over Asia, and combined all of the different fighting styles, and then created Kung Fu. And I think that's where the community's going now. I mean, we're going more mainstream. I'm taking, me personally, you know, I take some cocky funny, I take some indirect, I take some natural game, I take some club game, and then I create my own style, and I see what works and what doesn't. And it's like, instead of like mixed martial arts, it's mixed Venusian arts, you know? So I think that's where it's going. It's basically like, you know, there's different schools of thought, but when you take everything together, it's like being Neo in the Matrix, you know? It's like, okay, you know, for this situation, this is the type of girl that I already know is going to respond to direct game. I can just tell by, you know, I'm 20 feet away from her, and I can tell if I just walk up to this girl and it's just like, stop, you're fucking sexy, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? Have you been to the fucking toilet lately? Let's go see it. And it's like she's going to respond to that type of shit. She's the type of girl you pull out of the club in a couple minutes, you go for the pull, and fucking take her to the car. Or
Looks like you
girls
can use the bathroom right now. Let's go.
Yeah, exactly. No, I wouldn't use that line directly, but you guys get the idea. I mean, you know, that's that fucking 5-10 minute sex that we're talking about. And then there's the other girls that, you know, that's not going to work on. It doesn't even matter if you're Brad Pitt or George Clooney. She's, you know, been raised in a fucking Catholic household, and she's not going to fuck you in 5 minutes. It's not going to happen, you know. But she will fuck you in a couple days if you play the game right. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's all like calibration, man.
Some good input there, Ryan, and I'm glad that you shared that with us today.
I think the biggest thing in the game is, for me personally, it's, you know, everyone knows like my little niche and my style is target market assessment, is basically knowing, you know, who am I actually going after, who she is, where she's at, what time she's going to be there, what day. Like tonight, I want to go after hot porn stars, so tonight on the fucking 21st of January of 2012, I'm going to the Hard Rock Hotel because that's where porn stars are at, and I'm looking for fucking blondes that are hot, that are in the fucking 21.
Blondes, brunettes, and big fat tits.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I know exactly what I'm going for, and I know where they're at, and I'm really big on that. I play the game like a chess game. And I'm really big on, you know, target market assessment, logistics, and compliance. And that's just how you win the game for me personally. And other people, you know, there's other styles. I have my other style when I go to the mall. I'm not going to pull a girl I met at the mall into the bathroom in 5 minutes, but I can get her Facebook. I can hit her up later that day and try to go hang out, do whatever, you know, and hopefully go back to my place and quote unquote watch a movie, because we all know what that means. Especially if you're in Las Vegas, if a girl ever asks you guys, we can go back to my place and watch a movie, it means she wants to fuck. She's saying it in a nice, sociable way. It basically means she's going to turn on the movie, and you fucking better just make a move, start your keynote, start making out within the first 5 to 15 minutes, or she'll fall asleep. And then that's just whack, you know what I'm saying?
And even that though, you know, like
don't look at picture albums.
I also like to, you know, give women massages, very long, intricated, you know, long stroke, intricated massages.
You've been learning a lot of that lately, right?
I do have, you know, and I think it's such a great tool to have to, you know, just to offer any type of women that, you know, just to give them that comfort that you're looking for.
Dude, what I noticed, Maz actually fucking made pork loin fettuccine alfredo with bacon and mushrooms, and this cooking shit that you're on is tight, bro. I'm really feeling that. And I think like that kind of Renaissance man type of vibe where you can not just provide a fucking household. I mean, we're sitting here in a fucking 3,000 square foot house that he's fucking landscaped the backyard that looks like a fucking feng shui video with a waterfall, a fucking koi pond in the back. It's really pimp, good vibe, you know. The color scheme is great. He's got fucking weird, you know, knickknacks, you know, glasses. You know, it's not just like a bachelor pad. It's not like a bachelor pad where you go in and you see, you know, nothing but some expired milk and a fucking box of baking soda and a motherfucking light bulb in the fridge. And, you know, in most guys' house, that's what you see. But this motherfucker's got his shit stocked. He can not only provide the type of lifestyle that a woman needs for survival, but this motherfucker also cooks. You know, he's doing fucking massage, he's doing tantra.
Able to provide any type of needs for any type of woman.
See?
You know.
Owns his own business, has fucking hobbies, is a fucking dope ass DJ, got a studio upstairs, you know, and it's multiple talents. The type of man that naturally is going to attract a woman, you know? Why would a woman want a guy who's got fucking dick going for him, who works a fucking dead-end job, a 9 to 5, and lives in his little bachelor pad and fucking beats off the whole Pornhub every day when she could have a man who's got his shit together? So if you're not the type of guy who's got their shit together, man, maybe you need to fucking step up your game. For me personally, I don't mean to cut you off, but a big part about this game is not just handling the technique, not learning what a fucking IOI is and learning how to ground your identity, but learn how to make your fucking bed, learn how to take out your trash, learn how to wash your dishes. What the fuck? Learn how to brush your teeth, man. You guys got fucked up grills and shit. You don't know how to floss your teeth. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying everything fucking counts. Looks count. If you guys don't know that, you know, it's, I'm gonna be straight up with you. Looks count. You know.
But you can always do anything and everything to improve it.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, never.
And that's life, right?
You can always change something to it.
Yes.
Make it better than what it is that you're living with or that you're stuck with.
Every
And
day.
that is the beauty of it all. You've got to realize that. You can always change anything to your life to make it better.
Every day, man, you gotta step up your game. When Maz and I first met, when we first fucking created the lair, you know, I mean, back before, when the only seduction community in Las Vegas was the, you know, the Chinatown with Peter, you know, before guys actually ventured out into the club when they were still in the textbooks. You know, Maz, actually met him and when he was still living in his parents' house. You know what I'm saying? And we were like, what the fuck, man? I'm not trying to call you out, I'm just saying he was not happy when I met him. And he fucking stepped up his fucking game, and now we're living in fucking Kingdom Maz. You know, Club Maz is upstairs, and this motherfucker's working on his DJ shit, and he's becoming the type of man who naturally gets girls.
That every woman wants.
You know, and now when we first went to the club, we were kind of like, you know, and I didn't have a car at the time, so it was bull. He lived with his parents, I didn't have a car, so the shit was fucked up. It's like he was driving and we didn't have nowhere to go because I lived with a roommate and he lived with us, and we had just bad logistics, man. But you know, it's all about every day just doing. As soon as I wake up in the morning, I start thinking, what can I do today that's going to get me closer to the girl that I want, or get me closer to the goals I want. You know, whether that's finances, health, you know, relationships. So, you know, every day, and it's been a couple years now, and now, fuck, man, we're stepping it up. Look at where we're sitting in now.
You know, I mean, we all develop talents, we all build abilities, characteristics that define us as humans and who we are as an individual in this planet that we live in together, for all of us. And for us to just tap into those type of tools and techniques and strategies, it's just only giving us the information for our next evolution in our own time that we live in at this present moment. You know what? I had a little accident yesterday with my wrist. My wrist is fucked up.
Dude, tell us about that, man. Come on.
You know, I don't know what it was, because I'm a friendly kind of guy, you know, and I get along with everybody, but, you know, when I feel like something's going down that's shady, I'm going to call people out on that kind of shit. Because, you know, I'll tell you, especially in this fucking town, you get a lot of fucking people that talk a lot of shit, but they don't fucking act up to their own actions. And so basically that was the type of situation I had to deal with yesterday. And so I just got a little bit of hurt. My wrist is kind of bruised or swollen or something like that, and I can't move it. So, for all those real motherfuckers, keep on staying real. For all those fake motherfuckers, fuck off and get the fuck off and get a cock in the motherfucking mouth.
So yeah, man. I think one of the biggest things where guys fuck up, really, is just the way that they're living, man. It's like everyone has their demons, I want to say, you know, whether it's the way you're eating, whether it's your lifestyle, drugs,
Ryan, right there, man,
whether you're a workaholic, whether you're just a slob.
Well, let me tell you something, Ryan. You know, this is the most important true fact that anybody can kind of take with and run with, is the fact that, you know, we all develop these type of problems. You know, we all are in the same type of situation or similar or anything, could even be different, as other people have experienced more than we have. And we're going through a time right now that people are just doing things that, because of the economy.
No, I get you, man. We're a community, you know. It's like, that's why we come together, we augment, we use each other's strengths and shit. You know, like when we first started out, I didn't have a car, you had a car, you're like, fuck, I'll swoop you up. You know the game, you were just starting, and it was like, we just went out, it was like reciprocity, you know. We both went out, did what we had to do. It was like, you provided a ride, I provided for training, we did our shit. You know, we messed fucking, you know, we did our thing, man. And it was like, yeah, I did what I could, you do what you could, and we created something magical, you know. And I think what I see now from my experience is all the guys that I go out with. You know, a lot of people are like value takers, because now they're like, now I have this whole new program in my head that I might have spent thousands of dollars on and hundreds of hours of training, and everyone's kind of like, you know, hey man, let's go out, and really I know all they want to do is basically download free information from me, and they don't want to, you know, you've been out with those type of guys, right? The
Yeah,
guys that are
absolutely. You know, everybody wants to just, you know, like,
they don't necessarily maybe care about fucking Ryan J.
No.
You know, they want to just take what I got, take my knowledge.
Suddenly become your friend, you know, out of something that they don't have, basically, you know, or the insecurities that they carry on with them through life.
Battery died on my camera, and then his memory card was full on the other camera because we had
So we missed a lot of good fucking detailed content that we were actually performing live to you guys, coming out of my Mikasa and shit.
Hey, so normally I wouldn't advocate drinking alcohol, and right now we might be being fucked up role models to you guys, but the general rule is don't drink alcohol, you know, don't smoke. You know, we've all done it, right? Whether it's an illusion, whether you're in comfort, you know, like instantly, or not, but it feels like you are, you know, whatever it is. Whatever you're feeling is your reality, so. You know, to me it's just second nature. You know, you walk in and say, hey guys, quick question, what do you guys think? You know, if you had your own island, what's the first thing that you do? And depending on whatever kind of game I'm playing and shit like that. I mean, even if it's situational, if it's like, you know, you know, who's playing? Oh, it's the Steelers, you know. Anyway, blah, blah, blah. Oh, look at you. You're not gonna choke someone? What the fuck?
Woo, man, that was fucking electrifying.
Okay.
I'm getting fucking trashed.
I got a question.
What's that, man?
For you.
Okay.
What fuck? I mean, how did you find the community in the first place? One day, you know, before I met you, you know, and I was driving that motor scooter at the Buffalo Wild Wings at the first meeting.
God.
You know, that's the first time I met you.
I thought, you know, truthfully, people, I'll tell you what, I thought he was playing a little fucking game on us and shit. I thought he was trying to send a message out to us, like, you don't need anything. You can even be fucking rolling on a fucking scooter and still pick up women and shit.
When I first met these guys, the very first
swear, because as soon as we had that meeting and then we all walked outside to the parking lot, motherfucker rolls off in the fucking little scooter with his little helmet on and shit, dude.
Because I went up and like I was wearing my suit and I was like, alright guys, I gotta let you know, I got the keys to the universe, the keys to success with women, and I've unlocked the code of attraction. And you know, in this community, an underground international community called this, you know, and I'm going off, and then everyone's kind of like, oh, this is cool, okay, you're gonna be our guru. You know, they got Nick, he's like, oh yeah. And then at the end, I was like, alright guys,
Nightcrawler.
I was like, I'm gonna take off because I gotta meet up with some girls, and I went to go get a little scooter, and they're all, you know, kind of like conversing outside of Wild Wings, and then here I come on this little fucking moped thing, and I give the little beep beep with my thumb, and they're all just like, what the fuck, dude? Like, no one knew if I was serious or not, so it was good times, man. What got you in the first place? I mean, like, what was your first thoughts like when you went on to meet up?
Well, that's a good question, Ryan. I'm glad you asked that, you know, because I think everybody should know where I developed and where I started in these type of new foundings and new enlightenments that I developed into my life. And so the way I see it is I was only in one serious relationship in my life so far, you know. And when that ended, I was a complete fucking mess. I didn't know what to do with myself. I was looking for answers, looking for solutions, looking for suggestions. And the funny thing is, it's like my sister-in-law, she mentioned about meetup.com. And I was a little skeptical with that because I wasn't social, exercisable, savvy. How does Ben Skelton say it? My social exercise wasn't exercisable.
Okay.
And so,
Fair enough.
and so, you know, once I joined Meetup, I started to research the type of things that I was truly kind of interested in doing, and you know, and becoming a part of, and making new friends. So I came across the Renaissance program, or the Renaissance man, and I'll never forget the words or the explanation of what the meetup group was completely descripted on, you know. But I knew that that was something that I was looking for, extremely bad, huge. And so I immediately became a member. And, you know, and then the rest of that story lies in the true nature of why we're sitting here today.
It was funny because, you know, when I first met you, you were like totally like reticent. You were all quiet, reclusive in the back.
I was kind of
you had your t-shirt on, your Volcom hat, man, and in the meetings you were kind of like in the back, super quiet, bro. It was like, you know, we were like, it's like you didn't even know you're there. Now you have a presence. You know what I mean? And then, yeah, I mean, you were the one that fucking, out of everyone, I mean, maybe you guys haven't seen a lot of the videos, but if you look back at some of the other videos on the site back from, you know, 2008, 2009, you'll see that in the structure of the game, the very first meeting, when I was teaching with Charles Starr, you see some pictures of Mazin. He's just kind of like in the back, you know, and I think he might have said a couple questions, but if you forward through time until around 2010, this was a motherfucker that stepped it up, and fucking we went out every night for like 6 months straight and just basically learned this game solid, and you know, he became my wing and then a co-organizer of the Las Vegas Lair, and so, you know, he has all my secrets, and then, you know, he has his own style, doing his own thing, and if you look up later, you actually see where he started teaching this game, and now he's doing his own coaching, man. Fucker, you know, is on his shit, you know what I'm saying?
And that's the thing, guys, you know, I was fortunate enough to meet somebody who showed me a different approach to life and things that we can do to improve whatever it is that we're facing at that moment in time.
I feel that, man, because a lot of people that come to me and look for coaching, sometimes they're just like the guy that is someone that, in a way, maybe needs a friend, or maybe needs someone to talk to, maybe needs someone to believe in them, something like that. I've had a lot of, for me, the students that I've been working with lately, sometimes it's like, as soon as they open their mouth, I either know whether this is the guy that can get girls, he has hope, or this guy has no hope. But sometimes these guys are like, they devalue themselves so much. You know what I mean? They don't know their own value. These guys that I've trained, sometimes they're like cool motherfuckers, dude. And it's like they don't realize that how cool they really are. And sometimes, I don't know, I think sometimes within like the little 2-hour session that I do, they'll come and I think they kind of start believing in themselves, you know what I mean? Where I'm like, bro, man, you're a cool man, motherfucker. Why are you judging you? Why are you being so hard on yourself? Because they're like, people will tell me things like, well, you know, I've always been this, I'm this, and I'm like, well, you don't have to be that way no more. You can be whoever you want. I mean, you create your own reality. If you don't, you know, if you've always been the guy that was shy with women, and you're only the guy that does his 9 to 5 and then goes home to beat off and, you know, and then go to sleep and then work again, you don't have to, the company that you work for, man, you're allowed to quit. You're allowed to go get a new job, you're allowed, whatever dream you guys have, you're allowed to do that. You know, if you have a dream of, you know, dating a certain type of woman, there's nothing stopping you from doing that other than yourself. Check this out, real quick.
Yeah, you can only stay second.
I can only stay second because I got some shit to do. But
reconnect with you fools
look,
out there.
if you guys are in Las Vegas, I would definitely say you need to hit us up if you're ready to change your life. But, you know, if you motherfuckers are in Kansas and Oklahoma and, you know, you can't get out there and all you can do is hear the words that we're speaking and try to, you know, use what we're saying to change the direction of your life, man, I'm just going to be straight up. Is that, look, man, you should. No, but, you know, I mean, just, you can blame it on me. Like, I give you guys the authority to do whatever you want to do.
And there's another one for you.
Yes. I mean, if you guys want to talk to hot girls, but you think they're out of your league, you get that out of your mind. It's a bad mind frame to work from. It's a bad paradigm. If you guys, whatever you guys want, I'm telling you right now, you can get.
One thing you got to understand, though, okay, it doesn't come easy for you, okay? Anything that you do in life, it always becomes hard work. And you have to keep working towards it until